Format has been implemented that we've gone to game three, and LaSalle has been part of all three times, and this is number 4 for them. As the starting lineup being announced now for the Ateneo Blue Eagles, and the MVP this year, Richie Alvarez, as his fans right here from the Ateneo side cheer him on, go to the court.
Okay. A lot of people wanted to watch this ball game, and I'm sure outside of the Ateneo Coliseum, bars, campuses will be watching this all over the country.
Well, for all of you out there, hello Philippines, hello the Filipino channel abroad. This is Ateneo versus LaSalle, the fiercest rivalry in the Philippines, about to undertake a Game 3 sudden death judgment game matchup here at the Ateneo Coliseum. And after the Ateneo players have been announced, there's the LaSalle side waiting for their players to be introduced by Barker Rolly Manlapas. They are the defending champions and have won 3 in a row, going for number 4 here in 2001. A packed house in Araneta. Not a single seat free here at the Big Dome in Cubao, Quezon City. It's LaSalle versus Ateneo. A couple of notes here, Randy, touched on by Seb and Danny earlier. A couple of big men for the Green Archers will be missing action, although they're being introduced. One of them actually isn't even here because of sickness.
Yes, Manny Ramos is in the hospital suffering from a case of dengue, and Mike Gavino was down with an ACL injury. So that's something that we would be looking forward to in the game match of rotation of Coach Franz Kumarin. They're playing big. Manny Ramos played big in game number 1. He'll be missed by De La Salle in game number 3. And for Mike Gavino, he spelled Manny Ramos, but this time, no, he doesn't spell Ramos. He joins Ramos on the bench, and they won't be playing. So Char was playing for De La Salle.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is arguably the most awaited game of the year in any championship league here in the Philippines, as the starting lineups now being announced for the Green Archers as their teammates meet them right on the court. Mike Cortez, the second-year player from Carson High School in the States. Mark Cardona, also from Carson High School, will be starting for the Green Archers.
Oh boy.
And of course, Ren Ren Ritualo, part of that starting lineups for LaSalle. This will be his 5th and final year, looking for number 4 out of those 5 years for Ritualo.
You read in the papers today that France said that the teammates of Ren Ren want to give it to him. This will be his last game for Ren Ren Ritualo, and so it's going to be a big game for them. Of course, Ateneo has other plans of giving Ren Ren a good tribute.
Well, Randy, let's turn it over to Barker Rolly Manlapas for a quick convocation.
We spend a few moments in silence. Dear Lord, we thank you for this splendid moment to 2 great schools and 2 great teams. And the people, the men and women and children for whom they fight and whom they represent. We ask that in the midst of all the world's problems, you give us this moment to celebrate life and what is meaningful to all of us. And so we pray, dear Lord, that you protect these young men from harm, and that we say the prayer of the athlete. Lord, in the battle that goes on through life, all I ask for is a field that is fair and a cause that is just. To strive and to dare the best that I can be. If I should lose, let me stand by the road and cheer as the winter goes by. If I should win, let me win by the code, with my honor and head held high. God bless us all.
That was Father Bert Ampil from the Ateneo. Having a quick convocation to start us off. Well, like we mentioned, there is no tomorrow.
Rightfully said, Jude. We waited so long for this game, Jude. You know, this was expected last year. Something went wrong. FEU got into the party, and now, you know, they've asked for a game 3, and here it is, game 3. So much has been said about these teams. So much has been said about this ball game, and it all boils down to playing it finally, and it's happening right before our eyes, Jude.
And you know, Randy, I don't recall in recent history having a game 3 this late into the season because of the finals, I believe, of Ateneo. They had to kind of delay game 3 by about 5 days or so. And now October 16, 2001, sudden death, Judgment Day, Ateneo versus Salle. Winner takes all. Starting lineups on your screen. Alvarez, Sison, Villanueva, Membrere, Tenorio for Ateneo, Santa Maria, Cardona, Sharma, Ritualo, and Cortez for Salle. First possession belongs to Ateneo. Alvarez with the ball, brings it up himself. Alvarez, this year's MVP and last year's as well, inside to Villanueva. And there's a foul off the ball as Tenorio comes crawling to the floor.
Well, it's on Mark Cardona. That's number 1 on Mark Cardona, who was lost in the shield there. Very interesting lineup, starting lineup for Salle and for Ateneo. You see Sharma starting off early because Manny Ramos is out with his dengue case, and LA Tenorio starting for Ateneo.
It's usually Tanchi who starts for the Blue Eagles. Villanueva from 17 feet out. That one short, rebound, Cortez. Cortez walks it up, calls the play for the Archers. Looks like a play, letter C, a clear out. Here's Cardona. Cross court to Ritualo. Ritualo for 3. He misses it short. Long rebound to Santa Maria. Inside to a cutting Ritualo. Kept away by Membren. Let's go over to the Salle side for a Gentext update from George Rocha.
Yes, good afternoon, guys. I'd like to say good afternoon also to the Lasallians watching in the amphitheater at the De La Salle campus. And also, I'd like to say good afternoon to Manny Ramos, who's watching from his hospital room right now. Obviously, Manny will be out for the game today because he is down with what could possibly be dengue. Now, not only Manny, but also another big guy, Mike Gavino, will be out today. He has an ACL injury, and we're hoping for full recovery after 6 months. Now, for this ball game, Coach Franz made it clear that teamwork will be very, very important in this ball game. He wants them to make sure that they make the extra passes to leave their egos at the door and pass the ball if someone else has a better shot opportunity. So he told them that it will take a whole team to win this championship. Jude and Randy, back to you.
Here's Cardona, the dish to Sharma, missed the layup. And Alvarez, an emphatic rebound, pushes it up to Tenorio. Tenorio, stutter step move, hesitation move, inside. The reverse layup is good.
Hey, that's a way to open things for the Blue Eagles.
So Ateneo draws first blood here. Cortez still looking against Alvarez. Dribble drive inside, stops the pass inside. Sharma, this time he makes sure, draws the foul. He's got a free throw for a 3-point play opportunity.
2 team fouls for Ateneo, 1 on Tenorio, 1 on Enrico Villanueva. And that's the difference that Salle wanted in the second game, but never came because of Sharma's suspension.
That was a high endurance short shot brought to you by High Endurance Old Spice. Carlos Sharma, very happy to be back after that 1-game suspension during game number 2. To complete the 3-point play, and it bounces in, gets the shooter's bounce. Full court pressure for Salle early on in this ball game. Sison brings it up against Cortez, and there's a foul off the ball. That's going to be on Ren Ren Ritualo. That's the first on Ritualo. Let's go over on the other side for a Gentext update from Patty Laurel.
Thanks, guys. 13 years is definitely a long wait, and Ateneo has been waiting for so long, and today is a day of reckoning. And I couldn't sleep last night, and as well as the rest of Metro Manila for this fight. It's definitely an exciting fight. However, Coach Lipa wants to ease up on the guys and wants them to go back to the basics and play at the same level of performance that allow them to reach the finals. This isn't the time to depend on our own strength, but to keep our faith on God. So that's it from the Ateneo bench. Back to you guys.
So trying to get some divine intervention. Does Coach Jolipa. Cardona, the dish to Santa Maria, who hits the layup.
Attacking the lane are the De La Salle Green Archers at this point. They have a 3-point lead over Ateneo.
The ball almost lost. Season has it. The floating jumper in and out and in again.
Season is given the reward for playing so well in the game number 2. He's starting for Ateneo and is given the license to shoot to give Ateneo 4 points.
Cortez out to Cardona. 3-point area. Back to Cortez. 13 on the shot clock. Dribble drive. Crossover move. Misses the short shot. The follow is good.
You know, that's an interesting matchup. You now have Alvarez moving over to Mike Cortez. It used to be Alvarez covering Ritualo. Now we don't know if the difference would come La Salle's way or Ateneo's way in kind of matchup. So far, Cortez with 2 points.
Tenorio, nice fake, but missed the layup. Sharma with a rebound, tipped away. Ball still loose. Ritualo has it. Ritualo dribble drive, hesitation move, takes a long two. That's long. Alvarez with a long rebound ahead to Tenorio. He's got a couple of last lights to beat. Stops and looks for the open man. This is Membrere, makes his move. Double team, so he takes it back out to Season. Season, hesitation move, dribble drive inside and hits another 2 points. That's 4 for Rainier.
Rainier is doing the right thing for Ateneo. He's seeing the opening in the defense. He's attacking it. Those are open shots for him and just moves Ateneo to within a point. 7-6 for La Salle.
Ritualo once again. He's 0 for 3 from the field. Out to Sharma, 14 feet out, and he nails it. So Carlos Sharma, the rookie, making his presence felt early on here in this game number 3. Inside is Villanueva, dribble drive, spin move, the reverse is good.
No help that time, was able to beat Sharma from the baseline. It's going to be this way, Jude. I think for the entire ball, it's going to be nip and tuck. Not one team willing to give up. 9-8 for La Salle.
You know, usually in a game as big as this, both teams usually start to feel each other out first, but right now, both of them have guns a-blazing. Inside, this is Santa Maria, and he hits the layup, so that was a little bit too easy for the big man of La Salle.
Well, so far, we've seen plays executed by La Salle. They were able to put that ball in the shaded area for the big men. Ateneo's points are coming off the dribble. Season's got the numbers and together with Villanueva.
Here's a Smart Set assist. Give it to Santa Maria, the power to live the life you choose. Smart Set, your cell phone now. Richie Alvarez against Santa Maria, bounces it inside to Villanueva, makes his post move, back to Alvarez from the baseline. That one short, Cardona with a rebound.
No offensive board for Ateneo at the time, and La Salle's getting more numbers in terms of the rebounds. Danny and Seth talked about the rebounds situation in terms of their significance in games 1 and 2.
Here's Cortez once again, all the way to the basket. There's a huge hole in the paint of the Ateneo defense.
You know, this goes on. I think Coach Jolipa will have to call a timeout. 5 and 16 remaining. They cannot just allow La Salle to dictate the tempo and execute their plays in the offense.
5-point lead for the Archers. Villanueva back to Tenorio. Gets a screen. Tenorio. Cardona still right there. The pass loose. It's going to be a backboard violation. Nope, it was stiff. Yes, it was a backboard violation.
Well, it's the pressing that's creating some minor havoc here on the offense of Ateneo. They've been able to execute well here.
Mark Cardona will sit. You know, we've had reports that he is fairly ill and sick up until game time. So maybe Coach France is really counting the minutes for Mark Cardona. Ritualo once again against Membrere from the corner. And he still can't find the basket. He's 0 for 4. Rainier Season against Ritualo. Out to Membrere. And Membrere will call it 30-second timeout early on here in the first quarter. Don't go away. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Araneta Coliseum. We are here live on Studio 23. That's some of the faces. It's Ria Tanwaco with the executive producer of The Breakfast Show, Manny Pangilinan, also here. He's in blue.
You know whose side? That's Ateneo's side, of course, the Rias from Ateneo, Manny Pangilinan from Ateneo. Of course, our big boss. Watching from courtside, Jude.
That's on the LaSalle side, although...
You know, it's on the blue side.
Yes. Tenorio with the ball against Yo. Tenorio tries to shake off the rookie. Back to Alvarez, and Alvarez misses the layup, gets his own rebound, but tipped away by his teammate Membrete. Membrete, the drive, the layup still not there, and Santa Maria gets the rebound. So unlucky so far for the Blue Eagles.
Well, I think there's some tension on the part of the Ateneans. These are makeable shots that they're missing. This is a 13 foul for Ateneo. First on Rich Alvarez.
Well, it was a 30-second timeout last time. Now it's a full timeout for Coach Jolipa. As you look at the defensive rebound for Santa Maria. You're watching the UAAP on Studio 23. We'll be back. To the Ateneo Coliseum, get wired. Check out the official UAAP website and check out Mr. Bobong Velez as well. And actually, he can go both ways here. He was in the blue side before.
And of course, Tito Eduque, the
Also
man in
there.
white.
On the official UAAP website, uaap.pinoycentral.com, or go through text by sending UAAP poll to 2333 and join the weekly polls. This week's poll question, very obvious, only two choices. Who will win all the marbles, Ateneo or LaSalle? Cast your votes for your favorite UAAP teams now. Joseph Yo will inbound for LaSalle, the standout rookie from Xavier School out in Green Hills. Cortez will walk it up. Out to Yo. Yo dribble drive against Alvarez. The pass to Santa Maria. The fake, the shot, banks it out. Battle for the rebound. Yo has it. He challenges Villanueva. The pass inside and a 3-second violation.
That's the right call, Jude. LaSalle unable to get a shot up. Gio could have taken the shot but wanted to give it to Santa Maria.
Well, you know, that's the intimidation factor that
Oh, yes,
Villanueva
that's right.
gives. Even though he doesn't block a shot there, Yo kind of hesitated and had to pass it off, and thus committing a turnover with a 3-second violation. Sison ahead to Alvarez. Alvarez, nice crossover move all the way to the basket.
He
for
saw
2
the opening,
points.
partner. No, it was a press break for Rich Alvarez, and that's the value that Alvarez has introduced to Ateneo this year. He can bring that ball down, was able to challenge the defenders, and the 2 points.
Joseph Yo is doing exactly what LaSalle has been doing here in the first quarter, driving in addition to the big man. Ateneo breaks the press once again. Even able to handle the LaSalle pressure defense so far. Tenorio stops and pops from 3. Come on!
You know, that's going to open things. No? Better defense would be required from Joseph Yo. Once Tenorio hits his stride, it's just a 2-point lead now for LaSalle.
Just like that, it's 15-13. Sharma fakes the pass, but he took a step while doing his fake.
Was traveling on Carlos Sharma. It's a good opportunity here for Ateneo.
Let's see if he took a step here. Oh, here's that assist from Joseph Yo as Sharma gets the 2 points. Brought to you by Smart Z. Power to make the life you choose. Smart Z your cell phone now. Villanueva. Back to Tenorio. Tenorio still has it. Nice crossover move all the way to the basket for a left-handed layup. So LA Tenorio, a crowd favorite here, gets another 2 points.
He created a situation for himself. Yo not up to the task so far in covering LA Tenorio.
Ritualo against Alvarez. The floating jumper, and Alvarez bothered Ritualo that time. The pass tipped away by Yo. Let's go over to the Ateneo side for a Gentex update from Patty Laurel.
Well, we could see that Coach Lipa is definitely working on the team. He encouraged them earlier in the huddle while LaSalle was at the lead, and he told the guys that it's okay, just remain focused, and it's working right now. He also reiterated the roles and the place of each member, and he told them that they have to box out in court and to not make those useless fouls. So that's it from the Ateneo bench. Back to you, Jude and Randy.
Thank you very much, Patty, as Rainier Season has given Ateneo a 2-point advantage. So that's the same lead they had when they led 2-0. Here's Ritualo, still trying to find his offense as Yo hits from the baseline.
You know, that's a weird angle coming from Joseph Yo to tie the count at 17.
LA Tenorio from San Beda against fellow rookie Yo. Now it's Season. He just hit a two-pointer earlier against Cortez. Makes his move out to Alvarez. 19 feet out inside to Villanueva against Sharma, but there's a push from behind before Villanueva got the ball.
That's number 1 on Carlos Sharma. LaSalle, that's the number 3 in terms of team fouls. It's about the same situation for Ateneo.
A minute 44 left in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 17. We've got a timeout.
Stay
back live at the Araneta Coliseum, where the business community here in the country has kind of taken a 2-hour break to watch this game. You saw the managing director earlier of Studio 23, Makoy Kyoge, Gary Lee Singh right there. Oh, he's blue, huh?
Hey, don't look at me, June.
In between, you saw June Bernardino, commissioner of the PBA, also on the Ateneo side.
That's probably for our director, trying to balance things out.
Lahat ng cameraman natin sa
Ateneo side. Of course, Antonio, commissioner of the NBA, is also on the blue side.
You can
Not
now
crossover partner, but they're just there on the blue side. Huh?
You can now grab a copy of the Chalk magazine. See what's hot and new, unveil the secrets of Studio 23 VJ and game plan host Trisha Chongbian, and check out the UAAP section and learn more about the sportscasters. Chalk magazine, we've got your campus covered. Back to the ball game. Season has it against Cortez now. Out to Membrere against Manalo in the ball game. Villanueva gets the inside trap, but misses the reverse layup. Manalo pushes it up. Manalo, hesitation move inside. The leaning jumper glides it through, banks it in.
Making his presence felt immediately. BJ Manalo giving LaSalle a 2-point lead.
Here's Membrere, dribble drive inside in the baseline, misses the layup, battle for the rebound, ball still loose. Bugia passes it to Tenorio, who loses control. Tips it to Membrere. Membrere for 3. Come on!
This is the game you want to watch, Jude. Banging from all angles, and Ateneo has a 1-point lead courtesy of the Magnum.
So two heavyweights going at it against each other. Out to Manalo. Tries to answer back from 3. Come on! BJ Manalo, the former Atenean, answers back for LaSalle.
It's worth the wait, Jude, to watch this kind of ball game.
Bugia with the ball. Less than a minute left in the first quarter. Tenorio calls the play. They're down by 2. Tenorio, stutter step move, gets past Manalo, runs into Santa Maria. And that's a blocking foul on Santa Maria.
Yes, it's going to be second foul on Santa Maria. Or rather, first on Adonis Santa Maria. You know, some trash talking, I think, occurring between Tenorio and BJ Manalo, Jude.
Well, these are prized catches. You know, BJ Manalo.
And I saw Villanueva talking to Manalo.
They were teammates in the Ateneo High School when they won the Juniors Championship. As you take a look at the blocking violation there, and
they gave the free throws here because it's an act of shooting foul called on Adonis Santa Maria.
So LA Tenorio from San Beda High School. We'll have a couple of Gentex free throws. There you see the time remaining. LA Tenorio bounces it in. That's 8 points now for the rookie. There's the Pumaran family.
That's on the LaSalle side.
That's on the LaSalle side. And Tenorio only 1 out of 2 with his free throws. It's about a 10-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Manalo open again. And he hits again. This one is only a 2-pointer.
Not stepping on the line. LaSalle has a 3-point lead going to the last 17 seconds of the quarter.
Here's Membrere, also from San Beda, open for 3. Come on! Magnum Membrere, he's got it stuck on automatic. BJ Manalo, dribble drive inside, gliding, the pass tipped away, and last touch by Ateneo. LaSalle ball with 1 second left in the first quarter. What a ball game so far, 24-24 our score. The last 1 second of the quarter, Wilson to inbound. Wilson, the pass to Manalo, open for 3! That's short as time expires. 10 minutes have gone by, and we still have a brand new ball game, 24-24 24 is our score. We'll be back with the second as you take a look at Richie Alvarez gliding to the basket.
The amazing.
Welcome back just in time for the start of the second quarter. Membrere out to Ponasher. Ponasher for three. Another one for the Blue Eagles.
You know, the rifles are clean and they're swashing here. Big three for Larry Ponasher.
And all the We Believe posters come up once again on the Ateneo side. Wilson now the point guard against Alvarez. For LaSalle, out to Cardona. Cardona, dribble drive against Ponasher. The spin move, half hook is good. So Captain Hook at it again.
That's patented. Partner, some shooting in the first quarter. 56 for Ateneo, 52% for De La Salle. You couldn't ask for more.
Well, these are the kinds of games you'd love to watch and even cover. Here's Bugia from the baseline, takes the shot himself. This one's long. Alvarez flies in for the rebound but loses control. Wilson pushes it up. Out to Yo. Yo, dribble drive. The shot is good. Joseph Yo challenges the Ateneo defense and succeeds.
1 point lead for La Salle. Partner, in the first quarter, one statistic that we want to point out, La Salle had 12 rebounds and Ateneo 6. You know,
that bodes well for the Green Archers. Because all the games they've won, they've dominated in the rebounding area. Bugia left open in the three-point area. Now it's Ponasher. Ponasher, he hit one before, shoots again. This one's way off as it bounces out of bounds.
so this is a challenge for Ateneo with Villanueva sitting down. And LA Tenores was replaced by Paul Tanchi. Now, seasons put in back by Coach Jolipa, they need some offense in the ballgame. In the case of La Salle, Sharma comes back to replace Adonis Santamaria. There's Senator Recto. He's on the green side of things.
You know, the first quarter was for all the Ateneans, and then our cameraman went to the other side. It's Cardona, the floating hook shot. Not there, long rebound, Tanchi. 3-on-2 fast break, Paul Tanchi. The pass to Alvarez, the slam by Alvarez is good.
You know, they run, they slam, and that's a highlight play for Ateneo here in the second quarter, too.
The assist from Paul Tanchi. The highlight play from Richie Alvarez. Manalo out to Yo. Back and forth we go. Ateneo up by 1. Here's Manalo against Tanchi. Crossover move, almost losing control. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wilson. Hesitation move all the way. Passes to Sharma. Loses control. Just when the shot clock expires, he misses the shot. Let's go back to the Ateneo side for an update from Patty Laurel.
Thanks, guys. Here at the Ateneo bench for the second period, Coach Lebon wanted to stress in certain points that stay within passing lanes, talk on defense, and it's important that we get those rebounds right now. And if we need to run break, it's important that we do it properly. So back to you, Jude and Randy.
Thank you very much, Patty. And Paul Tanchi, a sweeping left-handed layup. From the right side, Manalo gets a screen, stolen away by Alvarez, all by his lonesome. Alvarez, the easy slam for 2 more points.
Well, he's no defensive player of the year for nothing, Jude. I think he read that Manalo will make the clear, made the steal, and LaSalle is in trouble.
Well, LaSalle down by 3 has called a timeout. They all believe in the blue side. We've got a timeout. We'll be back. The Araneta Coliseum is the venue. Here's our high endurance short shot brought to you by High Endurance Old Spice and Richie Alvarez. Soaring high like an eagle. Slamming it through the net. And here's that steal by Alvarez. Let's take a look at another slam. So 2 slams. This is more than usual for a UAAP game. The Smart Set steal for Richie Alvarez. For 2 more. The power to live the life you choose. Smart Set, your cell phone now.
The span is so short for the 2 slams of Rich Alvarez.
Here's Mike Cortez back in the ball game. Stops and pops. In and out. Rebound Wilson. Wilson fakes. Fires. Still not there. Rebound Alvarez. Ponasher pushes it up to Tanchi. Tanchi back to Ponasher. The pass inside. Bugia. The spin move is good.
You know, they're finding the hole. They're curling. This is the biggest lead for Ateneo, 35-28.
It's now a 7-point advantage for the Blue Eagles. Cortez against Tanchi. Cortez still has it. Pounds it to the floor. Manalo fakes the 3. Goes inside. The fadeaway. Tough shot by Manalo. He misses it. So Ateneo chance to extend on this 7-point lead.
Partner, LaSalle has not scored his last 4 possessions.
Monasher misses a floating layup as Joseph Yo will push it up against three Ateneo players, and Yo makes the shot! Joseph Yo against the tall trees of Ateneo gets 2 points.
A big shot for Joseph Yo. He's giving LaSalle a lift here.
Here's Tanchi. Dribble drive, left-handed move, double bounce. Ball Tanchi right through. As LaSalle will try to answer back right here. Speaking of LaSalle, let's go over on the other side for Miss George Rocha, who is doing her last game here in the UAAP. She'll be transferring to the NBA. George?
Thank you so much, Jude. Well, in that last break, Coach Spence reminded his boys that LaSalle has a lot more experience in the Ateneo Eagles in ball games like this, so he asked them to settle down and not to force their shots. He also told them that they've got to get those rebounds. Actually, the term he used was gang rebound when the ball is free. And when they do get the ball, to push the ball every single time. He also told them that they're giving away too many open shots to the Blue Eagles, so they've got to sprint back quicker on their defense. Jude and Randy, back to you.
Thank you very much, George. Well, you talked about the rebounding. LaSalle has not done a good job here in the second quarter, although they had good numbers in the rebounding category in the first. But Ateneo has dominated the boards here in the first 4 minutes or so. Manalo will sit down. He has had a hard time defending against Paul Tanchi.
You know, this unit of Ateneo is so efficient. They've been able to execute what was not done by Ateneo in the first quarter. They've done it. On the part of De La Salle, they have not scored except for the 2 points of Joseph Yu that has allowed Ateneo to put up the 7-point markup with 5:19 remaining in the second.
Rainier Season, the shot is wild. As Sharma gives it to Yo, ahead to Cortez. LaSalle the chance to cut into this lead. Cortez, hesitation move, stops and pops. The basket will not count. There was a foul before the shot.
But Cortez attacking the defense of Paul Tanchi, netting his first foul. Team foul situation, 1 for LaSalle, and that's only the first team foul also for Ateneo.
Ritualo. The pass inside to Sharma. Back to Ritualo against Cruz. Ritualo still looking for his first field goal. Ritualo step back move, almost lost it against Cruz. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Cortez against Tanchi. The bounce pass inside to Sharma. Sharma gets control, the spin move, but he traveled before he got the 2 points.
The second time for Sharma to be called for traveling. He was deep at the baseline. Help was available.
So Coach Vance Pumaren a little bit worried. Here's another turnover for the Green Archers. 37-30 our score, 4:52 our time in the first half. We've got a timeout. Come back live to the Araneta Coliseum, Mikasa Basketball, the official ball for the 64th season of the UAAP. And ABS-CBN, home of the stars, is home to Props Apparel, the accessories for all ages from ABS-CBN Consumer Products. Check out our Holiday 2001 collection soon at the nearest ABS-CBN Service Center outlet in your area. And just a glimpse of how packed it is here at the Araneta Coliseum. And it's been a while since I've seen this place really packed on all corners, all the way up to the rafters. The hottest ticket in town, Ateneo versus LaSalle, game number 3, sudden death, Judgment Day. Inside to Tanchi, to the cutting Alvarez, and Alvarez made sure he did not commit an offensive foul.
Very good execution on the part of Ateneo. There was a slide for cut by Alvarez. He got the ball, the entry pass got through, and 9 points up. Biggest lead for the Eagles.
39-30 our score, cross court to Yo. Yo, crossover move against Season, out to Cortez. He shoots a 3.
Big 3 for Mike Cortez.
So just like that, the lead has been cut to 6. Season pushes it up so far. Ateneo has been able to solve this LaSalle press. Season looking out to Bugia. And there's a foul. That's going to be on Mike Cortez on his post-up defense against Paul Tanchi.
That's number 1 on Mike Cortez, and the second team foul for De La Salle. Ateneo has 1 team foul. They have a 6-point lead.
Here's a Smart Z assist from Paul Tanchi. Right to Alvarez. The power to live the life you choose. Smart Z, your cell phone now. Andrew Cruz will inbound to Alvarez. Richie Alvarez against Willie Wilson, out to Season. Season goes on the left side to Tanchi against Cardona. Tanchi backs up his man, out to Season for 3. That one's off right. Battle for the rebound, Alvarez gets it in the offensive variety. Richie Alvarez surveying the situation. Dribble drive against Wilson. Out to Bugia from the corner. Book it.
You know, field goal shooting with Ateneo very, very high. It's running at 60% at this point. They have an 8-point lead over the LaSalle.
This is unbelievable shooting for the Blue Eagles. And this is great poise for a game so big for Ateneo. Inside to Wilson. Wilson gets a bump from Andrew Cruz. There's a size discrepancy there, so kind of a mismatch for the Green Archers.
Well, first foul on Andrew Cruz. That was a good play made by Cortez because Alvarez covered Ritualo, so you can't give him the baseline pass. So there's going to be a mismatch on that side, and Wilson got the pass, but he's lifted now by Santa Maria. But look at the way Ateneo's been shuffling its men. Season and Alvarez, it's down, but look who's coming in, Membrere and Villanueva. So no shortening in terms of manpower and strength in the case of the 5 for Ateneo.
Here's Cortez, stops and pops, and I think Tanchi got a piece of it. Villanueva with the rebound, ahead to Cruz. The foot race is on against Cardona, and he wins the race.
Well, Ateneo is just outrunning LaSalle here in the first half. It's a 10-point lead, first double-digit advantage by any team, and Ateneo's got this one.
Cortez tries to lead his team on the comeback trail here. Here's Ritualo, he's been quiet. Ateneo has done a tremendous job so far. Ritualo, step back move for 3, and he's still off. Villanueva with the rebound. Tanchi ahead to Membrere. Membrere, dribble drive, right-handed, foul from behind by Ritualo. And Ritualo, so far, not having a good game for the Green Archers.
Well, we're not seeing screens for Ritualo. He's getting impatient. Here, look at that, the hesitation move. Cardona and Ritualo really flat-footed. Foul will be on Ren Ren Ritualo. That's number 2 on Ren Ren.
Here's Membrere. Inside to Villanueva. Villanueva, the post-up move, cross-court, Bugia. Dribble drive, 17 feet out. This one doesn't go, and Cortez with the rebound. Cortez pushes it up. Still has it. The pass inside. Cardona, the half hook, and he misses the shot, but tipped away by Andrew Cruz.
That's a missed opportunity for LaSalle.
2 minutes 20 left, 33-43, 10-point lead for the Blue Eagles. We've got another timeout. Don't go away.
5.
Back to the Ateneo Coliseum, and Randy, a lot of the bars and restaurants with pretty walls.
Second Simpson Jr. And on the Atenean side, very happy with his 10-point lead.
Well, you know, I was going to mention that a lot of the bars have been full, and one place in particular I want to mention is the Ateneo cafeteria. Now, George mentioned before that in the south side they had a huge video wall, but I'd like to say everybody out there in the Ateneo Caf who are watching to cheer their Blue Eagles on.
It's going to be very difficult to try and balance things out. the blue and green, the division of the house here in the Araneta.
Watch the UAAP games on Studio 23 and the Filipino channel, and log on to uap.pinoycentral.com. That's a good idea because this is the hottest ticket in town, and I think both schools, LaSalle and Ateneo, set up a huge video wall so fans can congregate. And as if they're also watching the game together. As Cardona, this is the three-pointer. I'm not sure if that's what the play they had off the timeout.
Certainly not the play. No? From a timeout, you shoot immediately and execute from a three-point shot. LaSalle is missed from the perimeter except for that shot of Mike Cortez.
Here's Tanchi, the floater, air ball. But Villanueva right there for the offensive board, but lost control with his follow-up shot. Cortez pushes it up, but a lot of blue shirts back. Cortez brings it up anyway, runs into Membrere, or Cruz rather. Let's see who the foul is on.
Well, Cortez is just pushing that ball in, creating situations. You know, that's a sandwich.
The foul is on Paul Tanchi. Mike Cortez tries to stop the bleeding for the Green Archers, and he bounces it in.
You know, the numbers of LaSalle coming far in between in this quarter. They have not executed it the same way that they did in the first quarter. They were not patient. They were taking some hurried shots. Cortez is probably the only bright spot on the side of LaSalle offensively here in this period.
Ateneo breaks the press again. Out to Bugia. Against Cortez now. Back to Tanchi. Double team Membrere. Inside to Cruz. Cruz bangs into a LaSalle defender. And that's a blocking violation on BJ Manalo.
But that's team foul number 4 for LaSalle. So far, in those situations, Ateneo's getting the nod of the referees. LaSalle already with 2 blocking fouls, second on PJ at this point.
There's the blocking foul on BJ Manalo. And, you know, during the regular season, actually, we did see a lot of offensive fouls called by the referees. But so far today, it's been more of the blocking violation variety. Membrere inside to Cruz. Cruz pass outside to Bugia. Tenorio open for 3. That one's short. Battle for the rebound. Sharma has it. So Manalo now brings it up for LaSalle against Membrere. Manalo tipped away by Membrere. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Cortez. Crossover move. Gets past Cruz. There's a whistle.
Which is blowing by any guard put on him. Mike Cortez getting the second foul of Andrew Cruz. That's team foul number 4 on Ateneo. 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. Both teams were able to nurse their fouls here in the first half. Not too many free throws we've seen. Cortez has made his money here in the second quarter. They're down by 8 points. Those are the numbers of Mike Cortez.
He's got 10 points now in the ball game. Leads all scorers for both squads.
I was told that he was practicing like he never did prior to this ball game.
Well, you know, if you take a look at the games of Mike Cortez, the ones that he's really done well in are the ones that have been played here in the Araneta Coliseum against Ateneo, I believe against FEU, and a few others. That's you know, just in recent memory, Cortez really comes to play when there's a big crowd. Membrere inside now to Andrew Cruz. Cross court to Bugia, 19 feet out. Bugia.
You gotta stay close to Paulo Bugia. He's just made an 8-point lead for Ateneo.
He's got a decent outside jumper. Mike Cortez against Membrere. Cortez inside to Sharma. Sharma, spin move inside, double team, no foul, lost control. Here's Membrere. Membrere behind the back move, lost it. Battle for the loose ball. And let's see what the call is. There's a kicking violation now for Ateneo.
29.1 seconds. This is a crucial possession for De La Salle. The lead is 8 points right now. Both teams now in the penalty. We see the 2 red lights pointing at the 2 teams and La Salle's possession.
Here's Cortez, hounded by Membrere. Wants a screen from Santa Maria. Crossover move, gets back Membrere. The pass, Sharma, 14-footer. Broken.
Oh, he's pumped up. He probably missed playing game number 2.
Here's Tenorio, dribble drive inside, another reverse layup for LA Tenorio. He knows how to play these angles. Tenorio again, this time for 3. Kaboom! LA Tenorio beats the clock here in the first half to put Ateneo up by 8 points. Or 11 points rather, with that 3-pointer. You know, the scorer was a little bit late. As I looked up in the scorer's table, 50-39 our score in halftime as Tenorio hits the layup. And look at this steal by LA Tenorio with a quick 3-pointer to beat the clock and give LaSalle an 11-point lead going into halftime. So, ladies and gentlemen, 20 minutes have gone by. 50-39 is our score. We'll be back with halftime festivities after these.
Well, with an 11-point advantage, you can expect that the Ateneo Blue Eagles will be coming into the second half with a lot of confidence. So at the start of this coming half, the Green Archers are going to have to cut off that confidence that Ateneo has right now. And they have got to start off strong. In the dugout, it was understandable that Coach Franz really took the time to tell his boys that now is not the time to quit. 11 points is just 11 points. We have a whole new half to make up for that. He also told his boys to just settle down and remember that they're going to have to answer back with their defense. It was in defense where they faced a lot of problems, and they're going to have to make up for that in the second half. Also, I've got to hand it on to the Ateneo crowd that's behind the bench right now because they are doing such a good job keeping themselves noisy and making the huddle really hard for the Coach Franz to talk to the Green Archers. But Coach Franz said, let's not think of the crowd, let's block off everything because we need to concentrate, especially in the second half. Let's go over now to Patty on the Ateneo side.
Thanks, George. Here at the Ateneo bench, the Eagles successfully stormed in at the
remainder of the second period and are hoping to have that same intensity for the remainder of the game. And they also shocked LaSalle with all their fast breaks, and they defended Ren Ren Ritualo pretty well. And they also want to make sure that they work above the intimidation of LaSalle, that LaSalle's throwing at them, and right now work above the pressure. So right now, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back for more UAAP action.
This is the championship. It's against Ateneo. And I'd like to thank Al Mendoza. I read his column today for the Philippine Daily Inquirer. He said in he knows that
magkaka-dinner yun.
you know, in the matchups between LaSalle and Ateneo in the championship, it's 3-1 in favor. That's Jun Limpot and Dwight Lago. They were champions in 89 and 90, and that comes together with Dindo Pumargal. He lost in the 1988 championship against Danny Francisco and company. LaSalle is 1-3 against Ateneo in championship. The last time that LaSalle won over Ateneo was in 1958. And
Were you around then?
no, certainly not, Jude. And it's been all Ateneo. In the UAAP, it was done in 1988. 13 years in waiting. Ateneo wanting to duplicate that thing. They won the championship right now, right here in Araneta.
Well, since 1988, these two teams, including the first two games of the championship, have fought each other 29 times. Ateneo has won 9 times. LaSalle has won 20 times. And the last time Ateneo beat LaSalle back to back was back in 1988 during that number 1 and number 2 games that they played. So it's been 29 games since Ateneo has beaten LaSalle back to back, and that's been 13 years. So that's something that LaSalle does not want to happen to them, which happened 13 years ago. And of course, Ateneo wants to break that jinx for the last 13 years. And for a lot of people, 13 is an unlucky number. And one of these teams will feel unlucky in about an hour from now.
Hey, and,
unless there's overtime, of course.
And somebody from our guys would have to get wet. It's either Miko or Dominic. Somebody's just giving way to the other and saying, hey, Miko, let me do it. But Miko would say to Dominic, I want to get wet tonight. So this is it, partner. This is the last 20 seconds. Hopefully the last 20 seconds.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. And we're going to have a champion after this.
Here we go. Second half. Just about to start. Ateneo versus LaSalle live at the Araneta. First possession, LaSalle. Here's Cardona. Hesitation move. Stops and pops. Half hook is good.
We want to start early. Well, that would be a bright spot here. The press is on for LaSalle.
This is Alvarez. Gets past Santa Maria all the way to the basket, and he hits the layup.
Good press break there. Alvarez bringing down that leather. It just negated the shot. Quick shot made by Cardona.
That's something that other teams have done against LaSalle. The big man going for it as Cortez hits a 15-footer. So both teams out with their big guns right away once again. Alvarez brings it up himself. Passes cross-court. Open for 3 is Membrete. That one's long. Battle for the rebound. Cardona has it ahead to Cortez. Cortez surveys the situation. Gets past Membrete all the way to the basket for 2 points.
It's too easy for Cortez to do that. Ateneo's to make the adjustment here.
Full court pressure once again. Membrete back to Sison. Sison dribbles it up. Almost stolen. Ball's loose. Sison falls to the floor and a foul will be called on Mark Cardona.
LaSalle's not getting the benefit of the calls here. Second foul on Mark Cardona. 8:56. Ateneo with a 7-point lead.
Like I mentioned, not that many offensive fouls called in this ball game, unlike the regular season where there was a number of offensive fouls called by the referees. Here's Membrete ahead to Tenorio. 52-45 the score, 7-point lead for Ateneo. Alvarez, top of the key against Santa Maria, left alone, foul off the ball.
That's on Carlos Sharma, second foul on Carlos Sharma. And that's 2 team fouls for LaSalle.
Membrete will inbound for the Green Archers. Hounded by Cardona. He gets it inside to Villanueva, who's been relatively silent here for Ateneo. And he's still silent, but he gets his own rebound, fouls it up, nothing there, but draws the foul.
That's another one on Mark Cardona. He tried to swipe that ball. Number 3 on Mark Cardona.
And Rico Villanueva. If Brendan Ritualo is struggling with 0 points, Villanueva currently has 2 points in the ball game. Although he's got 5 rebounds already. Here's Villanueva once again. Nice spin move inside. Blocked away by Ritualo. Gets his own rebound and follow, but he still misses it. Off the bank shot. Cortez will push it up once again. He's playing a tremendous ball game so far. Cortez the weave. Ritualo for 3. Still can't find the basket.
It's a cold, cold evening for Ren Ren Ritualo.
You know, his quarter is the 4th quarter. I've seen him miss all 3 quarters and then just all of a sudden beat up in the 4th. Cortez 3-on-2 fast break. Cortez out to Ritualo. Another 3-pointer. Another miss for Ritualo. Here's Cortez inside to Ritualo. Fakes the shot. Goes inside. Sharma 10-footer. And he misses the shot. Santa Maria with the rebound. He is stripped from behind.
You know, you couldn't believe how Ren Ren could miss so many shots.
Well, this is almost like a carryover from last game
yes.
where he missed a bunch of 3-pointers in that 4th quarter.
I think it's really critical for Ren Ren to hit his first shot for De La Salle. If he hits that first shot, that's going to be a nice breaker for him.
With any shooter, that's very important. Ritualo for 3.
Oh!
Finally,
We just said it.
Ritualo hits his first field goal of the ball game.
And it's a 4-point lead now for Ateneo. Momentum on the side of the Archers.
Here's Tenorio, out to Membrere. Back to Tenorio. Lots of time in the shot clock. Against Cardona. Inside to Membrere. Membrere against Cortez. Cross court inside. Alvarez loses control, but Villanueva says, look what I found. But he misses both shots.
You know, Villanueva could not buy that basket. These are gimme shots for Rico.
Villanueva and Ritualo both struggling as Cortez misses that shot, but the follow is good. The lead is down to 2 points.
And how quickly the lead has been cut down. What is the call here, partner?
I think it's a delay of game violation. Just a warning as Ateneo will bring it up. The lead has been cut down to 2 points. Alvarez trapped in the corner, looking for the open man. Alvarez still looking inside. Villanueva has it. Drives inside, loses control. And there will be a foul.
Could it be on Cardona? If it's on Cardona, it's going to be number 4. Oh, no. What was the call, partner? Timeout called by Ateneo. No foul.
So no foul call. 6:58 left here in the 3rd quarter. 2-point lead now for Ateneo. La Salle is coming back. Welcome back to the Araneta, and you can see the green Archer side is up and cheering as their Archers have come back and cut the lead to 2 points all the way from a high of 11 at halftime. And this is the beauty of an Ateneo La Salle game, and before we continue, those are nice killer smiles right there. Dennis Arevalo on the left side from La Salle, age 20, and Alexis Alunan from Ateneo, 21 years old. Nice close-up, killer smiles for this ball game. Season for 3.
The partner, I think the flow of average is catching up on Ateneo.
Here's Cortez, dribble drive, the pass to Cardona. He misses the tying shot.
Oh, if it's on Cardona, it's gonna be number 4. Yes, it's number 4 on Mark Cardona.
That's a big blow for the Green Archers. So 4th team foul on La Salle, 4th personal foul on Mark Cardona.
But he missed that shot.
Well, it's a frustration foul.
Yes,
Randy.
that's correct, Jude. He missed that shot. Could have been the shot that would tie this ball game, but he failed and fought Alvarez. But Ateneo has to execute. They've only scored 2 points here in the 3rd.
And it's with that press break by Alvarez where they scored. Sison against Ritualo. Sison, dribble drive, reach in by Ritualo, no call, and tipped away by Cortez with 8 on the shot clock.
Very tentative is the execution of Ateneo.
Membrere once again will inbound for the Blue Eagles in need of some offense. Only 2 points. As you mentioned, La Salle already scoring 11 points here in the 3rd quarter. Tenorio fakes the 3, dribble drive against Santa Maria. Another reverse layup for LA Tenorio.
La Salle is not guarding the baseline when Tenorio is driving. So many times we've done that. And that's just, what, glass of cold water for Ateneo.
Well, you know, Tenorio has mastered the angles from behind that basket. banking it in from the reverse side. Here's Yo, gets past Alvarez. Yo stops and pops. That's long. And Villanueva, the rebound. So Ateneo, the lead in the ball, up by 4. Tenorio on the left side to Membrere. Back to Tenorio. The rookie gets a screen from Villanueva. Cross court to Membrere. Membrere fakes a 3, drives inside, but he dragged his pivot foot.
Turnover favoring De La Salle. 5 and 35 here in the third period.
Cortez will walk it up for the Archers. Yes, it's evens out. May mga taga-Lasal na rin palang nanonood dito. Ritualo fakes the 3. Out to Yo, dribble drive. Ritualo once again on the corner, but not before a blocking violation is called on LA Tenorio. That's number 2.
But only the first team foul for Ateneo here in the third period. Share comes in to replace Rainer. Season they couldn't get the numbers from Rainer here in the third.
Well, you know, as Ritualo inbounds, let's go over to my neighbor, Patty Laurel, for a Jet Text update.
Thanks to the little trivia, that girl who was a killer smile was actually Alexia Lunan, who was the girlfriend of Rich Alvarez, who's on court right now. And back to the bench. Right now, it's the time for rebounds from Ateneo. And it's also...
Wow.
Yes, it's also important that they should not be confused by the pressure that LaSalle's impressing on them. So that's it from the Ateneo bench. Back to you, Jude and Randy.
So this is the time to stay focused for Ateneo. When LaSalle is catching up, Villanueva, cross court, stolen away. That's not being focused. Out to Yo. Yo all the way. Reached from behind by Villanueva. A turnover. Here's Membrere. Membrere open for 3. In and out. Battle for the rebound, and a foul will be called on Larry Fonacher.
Climbing the back of Mike Cortez. First foul of Larry Fonacher. LaSalle is so close to tying this game. Could not handle it twice already, but now it's an opportunity for them. 4 and 37. Bugia comes in. And is Villanueva sitting down? Yes, Villanueva sitting down for Ateneo.
So Cortez once again will walk it up. LaSalle a chance to tie with a field goal. Cortez against Tenorio. Good matchup. Inside to Sharma. The pass. Santa Maria has it. Blocked away by Bugia.
Let's see, it will be on Joseph Yo. Good anticipation there by Paulo Bugia. Not much elevation on the shot of Adonis Santa Maria. And it's a penalty situation for De La Salle, not loose ball foul. So again, LaSalle could not deadlock this game here in the third. They had their opportunity the third time here in the third, but could not put on the lock.
DJ Manalo also in the ball game. And there was that block by Bugia. Brought to you by Smart Jet, the power to live life you choose. Smart Jet, your cell phone now. And Paulo Bugia, you know, that's one of the dreams of a center is really to be able to help on defense without the offensive player knowing you're right there, and you can just really smother that ball.
So he read the move of Santa Maria correctly. And now Tenorio can up his lead of Ateneo to 4.
Tenorio with 17 points now in the ball game. He ties Mike Cortez as the leading scorers here in the third quarter. 4-point lead now for Ateneo. Out to Ritualo, fakes the 3, shoots the 3, kaboom!
Oh, there it comes!
Ren Ren Ritualo starting to get hot for the Green Archers. Here's Bugia from the corner, out to Tenorio. The lead is 1.
Alvarez called for an offensive foul, number 2 on Rich Alvarez.
So offensive foul on Alvarez. Let's go over on the other side for a Jet Text update from George Rocha.
Thank you so much, Judo. I guess the talk the Green Archers had before this third quarter really worked for them because the momentum has shifted over to the LaSalle side for this third period. Now, in that last break, Coach Franz begged his guys to keep the momentum up, especially right now that they've got to keep the intensity up. Also, he also reminded them that this is not the time to celebrate yet. So, focus and defense to keep the Ateneo team down is still very, very important right now. Jude and Randy, back to you.
Thank you very much, George. As Mike Cortez tries to find an opening. Out to Manalo, three-pointer. He misses it. Long rebound. Let's see who's got it. Battle for the loose ball. Ritualo has it. Fresh shot clock. Manalo loses control. Back to Ritualo. Open 3. This one's short. and it bounces on top, hits the shot clock, automatically out of bounds.
So, another opportunity missed there. Well, they're trying to really get Ritualo. He's got 2 3-point shots so far recorded here in the third quarter. 1 point lead for Ateneo, 3:28 remaining in the third.
Ritualo has 6 points, all in this quarter. Tenorio against Manalo. Out to Ponashare. Now it's Bugia, top of the key to Tenorio inside to Villanueva. He needs some points. Out to Ponashare. Ponashare for 3. That's long. Manalo with a long rebound. Here come the Archers. Manalo pushes it up. Manalo all the way to the basket. Missed the layup, but there's a foul from behind.
Now, this is the opportunity that LaSalle has worked so hard here in the third. Could be the go-ahead, courtesy of the free throws. Look at Manalo. He saw the opening for a share with a foul. 2 free throws for BJ.
BJ Manalo has a chance to give De La Salle the lead here if he makes both Gentex free throws, and he ties the ball game. The last time we were tied, it was at the end of the first quarter at 24.
That was a long time ago, Jude.
That was a long time ago indeed. And the last time LaSalle had the lead was also in the first quarter, and finally the Green Archers have overcome the Ateneo Blue Eagles here with less than 3 minutes left in the third quarter. On a share to a cutting Alvarez. Nice pass to Villanueva, who missed the layup, but he drew the foul.
Good rotation of the ball there. They moved the ball quickly from the strong side to the weak side. Third foul on Mike Cortez, on Sharma.
So third personal foul.
Rico's game could start here from the free throws. I said it could. He has missed so many game baskets from point blank. You know, if you discount the number of times that Rico, it could have been a different situation. But he has to forget that. He has to work on his free throw.
1 out of 2 for Villanueva. He shot very well in game number 2, which made a difference in that matchup against LaSalle. Cortez with the ball against Monasher. Still has it, bounce it to the floor, out to Manalo. Manalo against Tenorio. Manalo dribble drive and a hand check foul will be called on the rookie.
That's going to be a penalty situation for Ateneo. That's team foul number 5, number 3 on LA. And they've been at it from the beginning, Jude.
Tenorio will have to sit.
Because this was the good matchup that Coach Jolifab put on BJ Manalo. Paul Tanchi on BJ Manalo. Because you take away the confidence that BJ will just shoot over the smaller LA Tenorio. What a time for BJ to miss his first shot. Speaks well of what BJ did. Voila!
You know, somebody printed out all those posters. On one side it says, I believe, or we believe. On the other side it says, voila. 58-57 the score. Tanchi now with the ball against Ritualo. Dribble drive, extra step, misses the shot. Bugia the tip, not there. Sharma with the rebound. So LaSalle the lead and the ball. Chance to extend it to 3. Here's Cortez. Cortez, crossover move, out to Ritualo. Another 3. Come on! Ren Ren Ritualo is sizzling hot here in the third quarter. He's got 9 points.
What an explosion for Ren Ren Ritualo. It's now a 4-point lead for LaSalle.
Tanchi covered by Santa Maria, almost stolen away. Bugia from the baseline. Here's Tanchi out to Ponasher. Ponasher fakes, fires 19 feet out, short. Bugia with the rebound. The follow is good.
Well, Sharma couldn't do anything. He's got 3 fouls. Good offensive board for Paulo Bugia. Ateneo's within 2.
What a ball game, Randy.
We've waited for this, and we're getting it.
It's worth the wait. Mike Cortez against Paul Tanchi. Somebody falls to the floor. Let's see what the call is.
Well, it could be on Adonis Santa Maria. Yes, it's on Adonis Santa Maria. 1:29 remaining.
Let's see. Here's Santa Maria. And there's the offensive foul. He stood in the way of Alvarez. And Alvarez was like a freight train running over Santa Maria, but Santa Maria gets the foul. A minute 29 left. 2-point lead for LaSalle. We've got a timeout. Welcome back live to the Araneta Coliseum. Mr. Chino Trinidad.
PBL commissioner.
From the PBL. And once again,
Gabby Lopez are.
he can be a good coach because he has a very stoic face. You can't tell if
He's reacting to what or responding positively. Good evening, sir.
That's why he's also a good businessman. You can't tell what
he's going to lay on the table.
I would like to say greetings to Colonel Conrado Banal Jr., the father of FPU coach Roy Banal, who is, I think, sick.
Yes.
And right now watching in hospital.
We wish him well. And for boys on our row watching this game, what a quarter for LaSalle Jude. Ateneo is not the same team that we saw at the end of the second quarter, but it's a 2-point lead. Insertions in the lineup. Rainier season is back in the lineup of Coach Jolly Pop.
You know that saying, Randy, it's not how you start a ball game, it's how you finish. And we're coming right to that point. Finishing time for this game 3 of the championship series. Villanueva, the half-hook block from behind, but Bugia right there, missed the follow. And Santa Maria with a rebound. LaSalle, chance to extend in a 2-point lead. Manalo pushes it up. Out to Cortez. Cortez, crossover move inside, and Sharma was not able to handle the pass.
We didn't expect that Cortez would make that pass. Thinking that he'll take that jumper. A minute and 3 seconds, 2-point lead for the defending champions.
So Ateneo, chance to tie once again. Membrere pushes it up against Manalo. Matchup zone here for the Green Archers. Here's Alvarez all the way, pass to Sison, open for 3. They've got the lead back.
They wanted it. That's what the doctor ordered for Ateneo, to be able to get back into the game. The perimeter has to come in. And again, season for Ateneo. They have a 1-point lead.
Cortez once again. Now LaSalle is down by 1. Back and forth we go. Ritualo against Alvarez. Ritualo crossover move, gets past Alvarez, challenges everybody, loses control.
Well, he tried to force it when he saw the opening. I thought he's going to come up with the pull of J, but he elected to try and dribble that ball inside. Error there on the part of Ren Ren Ritualo. Ateneo has a 1-point lead, 26 seconds.
Well, he did well in getting past Alvarez, but he still had 2 tall trees, and Bugia and Villanueva to contend with, so he'd be better off just stopping from 10 feet out and popping the jumper. Here's Alvarez, nice pass to Villanueva for 2 points. It's now a 3-point lead for the Blue Eagles. Here's Ritualo, crossover move, fouled from behind by Alvarez.
There'll be free throws for Ren Ren Ritualo, 3.7 seconds remaining here in the third. He's breathing through his mouth, Rich Alvarez. He's done one hell of a job. Look at this, Jude.
There's a smart set assist from Richie Alvarez, the power to live the life you choose. Smart set your cell phone now. And from an unlikely player, Richie Alvarez getting a smart set assist. Ren Ren Ritualo misses the first free throw.
Not enough legs in that shot.
Yes, indeed. And I mentioned that Rich Alvarez won the MVP award, but a lot of people are claiming that this is the deserving candidate right here, Ren Ren Ritualo. And the press corps even voted him MVP as Membrere gets the top of the backboard trying to beat the clock. So 30 minutes have gone by. LaSalle has gone all the way back from 11 points, even took the lead at 1 point. They're down by 2. Ateneo, 64. LaSalle, 62. We'll be back with more action like that from Ren Ren Ritualo after these messages.
The amazing.
Back to the Araneta Coliseum. And it's time for our No Fear Man of the Game. And the No Fear Man of the Game is a guy that really has no fear going inside the paint. That's Mike Cortez challenging Enrico Villanueva, getting the 2 points. And Mike Cortez is our No Fear Man of the Game. It's brought to you by No Fear Jeans USA. Face your fears, live your dreams.
Well, third quarter stats here.
Ateneo, I think, has cooled down a little bit.
26%, but that's too much. 5 of 19. They're lucky to hold on to a 2-point lead going to the fourth quarter, Jude. You shoot 5 of 19 and you still lead by 2 points. Well, we started with an 11-point difference in favor of Ateneo. LaSalle made 3 out of 7 from the 3 points, and that, gave them the numbers. LaSalle still leads Ateneo in terms of rebounds. That's 12 to 10.
Here's Cortez going all the way, challenging Villanueva once again. Count the basket. He's got a chance for a three-point play. We're all tied up at 64.
I think Cortez and Ritualo will finish this fourth quarter for LaSalle, and we just mentioned about this being our no-fear man, and here he comes again.
Almost, this is not a replay, folks. That's the exact same play. This time a foul was called on Enrico Villanueva. That was our high-endurance short shot brought to you by High Endurance Old Spice. And like I said, Mike Cortez, this is his home court. He seems to love the Araneta Coliseum. Mike Cortez now with 20 points in the ball game.
We don't know the plans of Mike Cortez. He's not enlisted for the PBL. We don't know if he's returning for LaSalle next year.
An option would be the PBA being drafted cross-court to Tenorio from the corner against Cortez. Hesitation move. We're all tied up. Well, 1 point lead rather for LaSalle. Membrere for three. That's off right. Batter for the rebound. Sharma takes control. Mike Cortez has it. LaSalle the lead in the ball. Chance to extend. This is Sharma, 17 feet out. Wilson lost control, tipped away. The ball still belongs to the Green Archers.
Tough play there for De La Salle for a while. It was almost lost.
Ritualo will inbound out to Cortez against Tenorio. Cortez looking for Ritualo, gets Ritualo, and he is fouled from the three-point area.
And with 3 free throws, just part of the job for Rich Alvarez, I suppose.
Well, I was told that the Green Archers really set up a lot of plays for Ren Ren Ritualo because this was his last game and they know that he is the money man for LaSalle. And that time, it was very obvious that they wanted Ritualo to take that shot, going through so many screens before taking that shot.
Well, of course, LaSalle's play has always been the staggered screen from the low post baseline going to the high post screen. Alvarez has to sit down. He's got 4 fouls. He has to cool down, but this is critical. I think this is critical for Ateneo to be able to hold on without Rich Alvarez on the floor. Who's going to take on Ren Ren Ritualo? It could be Andrew Cruz. But he has already gotten his rhythm here in the second half, Jude, for Ren, and that's bad news for Ateneo. They have to cover. They have to prevent the entry passes going into Ren Ren Ritualo. At the same time, I think they have to prevent Cortez from really dictating the tempo for the offense of De La Salle.
Ritualo right now with 12 points after that free throw. And Ritualo with 0 points in the first half. And with over 9 minutes left here in the ball game, already in double digits. And only, I believe, Mike Cortez has more points than Ren Ren. Inside, Villanueva, the pass outside to Tenorio. Tenorio against a much bigger Santa Maria, and Tenorio with a nice
shot!
layup!
Eluding even the help defense of Cortez, using the reverse shot. Wow!
I don't believe what I just saw. LA Tenorio hanging in the air, double pump reverse layup as Cortez tries to answer it inside to Wilson. Wilson challenges Villanueva, passes to Santa Maria, misses the shot, but Sharma with the foul. Let's go over to Patty Laureal for a Gentex update.
Thanks, guys. It's the fourth and final period of this exciting game.
Oh,
This is the deciding factor that will make history for Ateneo. And for the last 10 minutes of the game, Coach Lepao wants the boys to keep their focus and composure and to provide a lot of help, walk out on court, and play with passionate intensity. Back to you, Jude and Randy.
Well, if your intensity is what you're looking for, intensity is what you've got in this ball game. Sharma travels there, drag his pivot foot with that move. Might take some lessons from LA Tenorio to get the first move.
You don't stop your dribble in the case of LA Tenorio. This is the third traveling error on, yes, he did dribble.
He did shuffle his feet there. Tenorio will bring it up, 1 point lead for LaSalle. Chance to regain the lead for Ateneo. Here's Membrere, dribble drive, gets past Ritualo, gets past Cortez, and Ateneo regains the lead. Let's go back to the other side for a Gentex update, this time from George Rocha. George?
Yes, well, thank you, Jude. I can't really hear you that well. In that last break, before this last quarter, game 3 started, Coach Franz really put a lot of emotion in what he was telling his guys. He told them that they have worked so hard for this game 3, and they're going to have to stick 3 straight championships. They have less than a quarter left, and defense is still Coach Francis' weapon of choice. So he told them that they're going to need to be extra tight, especially on Ateneo's smaller guys. So in the fast break, Coach Francis was obviously saying the defense will win them this championship. Jude and Randy, back to you.
Thank you very much, George. Amidst your report, LA Tenorio hit a three-pointer that has put Ateneo and given the Blue Eagles a 4-point advantage. Ritualo tries to answer. He doesn't. Sharma loses the rebound to Membrere. Out to Tenorio. Cross court to Andrew Cruz. Andrew Cruz, the pass to Villanueva. Lost through Mike Cortez. Cortez, crossover move, dribble drive, left-handed layup is short. And the rebound belongs to Tenorio. Ahead to Membrere. Membrere to Sison. Sison gets past Sharma, gets past everybody but missed the layup.
This opportunity, Ateneo could have been up here by 6 with that shot of Ranger Season.
6:24 left here in the ball game. Willie Wilson out to Cortez. Now it's Wilson once again, left open, dribble drive, hesitation, move, draws the foul.
Oh!
The shot.
That's a big basket.
Willie Wilson.
You know, I was about to say that Wilson is missing in the equation of De La Salle, but that was just a veteran smarts. He saw the opening, made a good fake. Could be a +1 here for Willie Wilson.
It's like nonchalant defense right there for Ateneo. They didn't expect Wilson to kind of go all the way in the paint and take that shot. As Mark Cardona now in the ball game. Manalo also in the ball game. Santa Maria and Ritualo both sit. And you can be assured that those two will be back in this ball game before it's over.
Well, both coaches trying to pace their premier players and trying to get the most pressure legs as much as possible in the entire fourth quarter. Villanueva sits down, Ritualo sits down for La Salle.
Wilson does not complete the three-point play, so Ateneo maintains the 2-point advantage over the Green Archers. Tenorio walks it up. Still has it. And here's Tenorio challenging Wilson. And that's going to be a foul on Willie Wilson. You know, there's a mix-up there. I think
Cardona and Cortez, they know who's going to switch on Tenorio when he made the fake. And then that's going to be the defense of Wilson. But
you can
Tenorio
see both of them on the floor there on the right side. And
it was just a fishing expedition for Tenorio. Really no way for him to get a clear shot with Wilson on top of him. But this rookie has certainly stepped up in this ball game for Ateneo tonight.
But LA Tenorio has proven that he is a gamer and he can lead this team.
It's like a messiah for the Blue Eagles when he came over.
And you know what, Randy, and I keep on mentioning that Tenorio is a rookie, but you know, after 14 games of eliminations, after playing in the semifinals, 2 games in the finals, I mean, you can probably take out his rookie hat already because he's had a full season's worth of experience here in the UAAP already.
What a time for him to explode. 24 points for LA Tenorio. Ateneo has a 4-point lead. A lot of basketball here, 5:54 remaining.
Well, the future is bright for the Blue Eagles with Tenorio right there inside the Sharma. The fake, the shot, banks it in.
Good play there for La Salle. They found Sharma open. Alvarez could not work it. He's got 4 fouls and La Salle is within 2.
Tenorio with the ball against Cortez. They want to extend this lead once again. Tenorio out to Alvarez. He's got 4 fouls. Alvarez 3-point area. Left alone by Sharma. Alvarez spin move inside out to Membrere. All the way from Katipunan and he hits the shot. Back to Membrere. Gives Ateneo a 5-point lead.
This is the headache for La Salle. Shooting from the outside. Ateneo's hitting it. They have a 5-point lead.
Here's Cardona, the spin move out to Cortez, fakes the 3, shoots the 3, misses the 3. Rebounds Wilson and he gets the 2 points.
La Salle is within 3. Now that was a lucky break for La Salle. They were able to get the offensive board.
Alvarez brings it up. Out to Tenorio for 3, and this one's an air ball. You can't have it all, huh? So Manalo, bring it up. Manalo, the gliding jumper, blocked away by Bugia. Here comes Tenorio. 2-on-1 fast break. Tenorio, the pass to Membrere. The layup is missed by Membrere.
That was a gimme for Marco Membrere.
Well, he can hit from far out, but not from those layups. Wilson, that's how the pump goal is gone.
And Higgins, the jet partner, he's coming to life here.
79-76 our score, and Willie Wilson giving some quality minutes to Coach Franz Pumare and Manalo. Nice look inside as Wilson, the double bump. Actually, there was no foul there, but it seemed like there was a brush from Andrew Cruz, and
That was sufficient enough for the referee to call a foul.
a puzzled look from Andrew Cruz. 79-78 our score. Only a 1-point lead for Ateneo. We've got a timeout. Welcome back live to the Araneta Coliseum, where the UAAP fans are being treated to one heck of a ball game. Whatever you paid for your ticket, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself right now, even if I got it from scalpers, it was worth it.
Well, partner, I could just imagine what's going on in bars, in amphitheaters, inside Ateneo campus, the way
Inside the
things are
South
going.
campus.
Anywhere you're watching this game, partner, you know,
This is a heavyweight matchup in the UAAP with 4 minutes 28 seconds left, a 1-point lead for the Blue Eagles. Sino ang kukurap?
well, they can afford to blank at this point. Wilson has the opportunity to tie this game with his free throw.
Last time we were tied, third quarter at 57 all. Now it's 79 all. Alvarez ahead to put a share. Cross court. They get it across. 79-79. Alvarez out to Tenorio. Dribble drive inside. Cardona right there. He's got more fouls, but Tenorio says, I don't care. I'm going to reverse it anyway.
Salle has not learned how to defend. And Tenorio would always use the reverse, using the goal to protect his shot. So yes.
Randy, I'm not sure how to teach how to defend that shot. That's a tough shot to defend as Wilson tries to dive, block from behind, tries to foul, draws the foul.
Well, that's going to be free throws more for Willie Wilson. You know, he's providing a difference. If Tenorio is doing it almost single-handedly for Ateneo, but look at Wilson. He was blocked by Fonasher from behind, but
Nice block by Fonasher.
But he gets it back. He gets it back. He's able to regain his rebounding game here in the fourth quarter. He's getting his numbers. He has an opportunity here to tie this game one more time.
Willie Wilson to cut it to one, and he does. Tony Santa Maria looking for some divine intervention. And Wilson fails to tie the ball game.
That's going to be it for Mark Cardona, partner. Off the back foul. It's not a factor in this ball game. Number 5 for Mark Cardona.
A little bit too aggressive. And that's a point in time when a little bit of aggression works to your disadvantage.
Good thing for Salle, only the second team foul for them. BJ Manalo comes in to replace the fouled out Mark Cardona.
I'm sure Manalo mentally would love to be able to beat the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Call it poetic justice, call it what you may, but this is the one team that I'm sure he'd love to beat. And Sharma, a little bit too much.
Yep, he wanted to unload the potato.
Yes,
So hot for his hands.
some extra cereal for breakfast for Carlos Sharma. 81-80 our score, 1-point lead for Ateneo. Time running down, 3:30 left here in the ball game. Harry Fonasher with the ball against Manalo. Gets past Manalo. Fonasher fakes the pass inside, right to Wilson. Manalo pushes it up. Manalo hesitation goal, reach and foul from LA Tenorio, and I believe that's number 4. So he's got to watch it.
And you know, the situation is a penalty situation for Ateneo. You send Manalo to the free throw line. Salle has made the free throws here significantly in the fourth.
So Manalo a chance to give LaSalle a 1-point advantage with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left. And he has tied it.
Now, this is the first time in this series that both teams hit the 80s. The first game it was in the 70s, the same very much in the second game. This is the highest scoring in the series. Of course, we started hot with a 24-all first quarter knock.
Manalo for the tie, he misses it. The ball still loose and the long rebound belongs to LaSalle.
So this recovery for Salle is, you know, it's given them the safety.
Here's Manalo inside, the pass tipped away, ball still loose, rebound Tenorio. We're all tied up at 81. Want to share with the ball. 3 minutes left inside the Villanueva. Forces his way inside. Still misses the shot. Rebound, Sharma. Salle once again a chance for the lead. Manalo, crossover move, taken away by Ponasher. And last touch by Larry Ponasher.
Lots of lucky break. I thought Manalo traveled in that situation. Well, he was covered. Look at the play here. Ponasher played him all the way defense. Could not make the behind the back, was trapped.
Well, the ball was tipped away. It could have actually gone either way. Manalo, 19 feet, misses the shot. Long rebound again to LaSalle. Here's Sharma, spin move against Villanueva, and he hits 2 points.
That's a big play for Carlos Sharma. In game 1, he made the big plays in the 4th quarter, and he's doing it again. LaSalle with a 2-point lead.
We're nearing the 2-minute mark. Want to share with the ball against Manalo. Want to share, hesitation move inside the Villanueva. Free throw line extended. Almost lost by Membrere. Membrere, spin move against Ritualo. Still trying to find the open spot. Membrere with the layup finds the open spot indeed. And he ties the ball game at 83.
For a while, I thought Ateneo's going nowhere with the ball not in the hands of LA Tenorio. But Membrere just made it an 83 all deadlock. That's deadlock number 7.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes left. I'm not sure if this is the last 2 minutes of the 64th season as Manalo misses the shot, but these 2 minutes are brought to you by Sudan Chocolate. Sudan, it's so damn good. 1:54 left in the ball game, 83-83. Don't you go away. We've got a timeout. Or even a sports fan of any kind, as you take a look at the Ateneo bench right there, Studio 23 is the place to be if you're not in Araneta.
It's no other choice, Jude. This is the basketball event of the year.
Well, don't worry, we've got airtime till 8 p.m., I believe, so whoever wins this ball game, we can celebrate right on TV. Manalo, the left-handed stab, not there, but the follow by Carlos Sharma. Count the basket.
You know, he has made the big baskets here in the 4th period.
I mean, you talk about the X factor.
He is.
Sharma, the high-endurance short shot right here off the follow. And he's the forgotten man for the Green Archers.
If it's on Alvarez,
that's number 5.
so he takes out the MVP.
That's a big goal for the Blue Eagles. So Carlos Sharma, a chance for a 3-point play. They've got a 2-point lead right now. Sharma with 19 points, 14 rebounds.
Monster ball game for
What
Carlos
a monster
Sharma.
ball game. You know, he did not play in game number 2, and I actually thought it wasn't that big of a factor. But he has proved me wrong in this ball game. Carlos Sharma to extend the lead to 3. And he makes it. Gets the shooter's bounce.
This is a part of the game you don't want to miss out, dude.
Membrere out to Tenorio, tipped away, still in the court. Ritualo touched it last, going out of bounds. So this is the moment of truth for the Blue Eagles. They're down by 3, 1:49 left. They have the basketball. Membrere looking for the open man, still looking, finds Tenorio. Manalo right on him, Tenorio. And he will draw the foul off the body check from BJ Manalo.
13 foul for De La Salle. 3 fouls on BJ Manalo.
You know, I'm sure they were instructed to play tighter defense as they are not in the penalty yet and they can afford some gambles to get the steal. Here's Tenorio, brings it up. Fresh 24-second shot clock. Out to Membrere, they're down by 3. Membrere bounces inside to Villanueva. He has definitely been quiet this whole ball game. Villanueva against Sharma, goes inside, draws the foul from Carlos Sharma.
Going to be the 14th foul against LaSalle. For Carlos Sharma, that's number 4. Better watch it. 1:29.
Enrico Villanueva, 5 points in the ball game. So outplayed by Carlos Sharma here in game number 3. Inside, Villanueva once again. And he misses that. You know, he's had about 4 or 5 of those shots where he just banks it and the ball bounces out.
You know, he tried to do it against Sharma, knowing that Sharma has 4 fouls. But what a letdown here for Rico Villanueva. But a minute 24, that's a lot of basketball, Jude. One stop for Ateneo. For LaSalle, they want to pad this one. Both teams in the penalty.
So will it be a historic 4th straight championship for the Green Archers? Or will Ateneo end a 13-year drought here in the UAAP? Cortez the pass. And he left the ground. That's a bailout call here.
Yes. You know, that's going to mean 2 free throws for Mike Cortez.
I'm not sure the foul is there. Here's the drive inside. There's a
slight nudge.
Yeah, there's a slight hand check by Larry Ponachera, but with a minute 13 in the ballgame, I'm not sure if you're supposed to call that. It's a 4-point lead now.
Cortez has played without relief here in the second half. Dindo Pumaren has stayed with his brother France.
Well, you know, LaSalle has a long history of excellent point guards, and Dindo Pumaren is certainly one of them, and the coach of LaSalle also one of them. So Tenorio will bring it up. The lead is 5, a little over a minute left. Ateneo in dire need of some offense. Tenorio with the ball out to Membrere against Ritualo. Kept away by Ritualo.
You know, 2 former Red Cups at each other, Ritualo and Membrere.
Bonashare will inbound. And a blocking foul on Ren Ren Ritualo off the ball.
That's number 3 on Ritualo, and Membrere will take 2 free throws. That is a good break for Ateneo. Less than a minute remaining.
Well, you know, Ritualo and Membrere have been at it verbally
and physically.
In that time, I think both players just actually exchanged elbows.
This is significant. Membrere has to hit both to put Ateneo to within 3.
So Magno Membrere, cool as ice, hits the first free throw, cuts the lead to 4. Just about a minute left here in the ball game. The second one coming. And Magnum misses the second free throw as Ritualo gets the rebound. Cortez gets it across. Out to Ritualo. Ritualo open for 3! He misses the shot. You know, normally Ritualo would really put that final nail in the coffin. But this might bode well for Ateneo. Tenorio all the way inside. This time his reverse doesn't go.
Oh!
Goes to PJ Manalo.
Well, LaSalle can feel it now.
36.9 seconds left. The Green Archers from De La Salle University
looking for its 4 feet.
Another 36 seconds away from making history here in the UAAP. Welcome back live to the Araneta Coliseum. The Green Archers of LaSalle, 36 seconds away from etching themselves in UAAP history, winning 4 straight championships. And it's much sweeter for the Green Archers doing it against their arch rivals, the Ateneo Blue Eagles. But Manalo leaves a small crack in the door open, huh?
But season came in.
They haven't slammed this door shut yet.
Nope. They took out Rico Villanueva for Ateneo. They're looking now for the 3-point country with the envy of season. It's a 5-point lead for LaSalle.
On a share out to Tenorio. The lead is 5. LA Tenorio to Membrere for 3. He misses the shot. Rebound Ritualo. And Ren Ren Ritualo will be fouled in the backboard. He'll have a couple of more free throws.
Oh. And at this point, you know, LaSalle crowd already rejoicing. You know, this is playback actually for LaSalle. The last time it was at LaSalle Ateneo in '88, Ateneo prevailed. But hey, it's 26 seconds. No possession ball game, 5-point lead. They're going for the insurance with his pass free throws of Ren Ren.
Well, if Ren Ren hits both of these free throws, it will definitely put a huge nail in that coffin because it'll be a 3-possession ball game for Ateneo with 26 seconds left.
What a struggle, what a ball game here, Jude.
Ritualo hits the first free throw. The lead is 6.
He nails this down. I think it's going to be really poor for LaSalle. Very difficult situation, 26 seconds. Both teams in the penalty. He does it. Ritualo.
Ateneo still a slim chance, but LaSalle really on their way for 4 straight championship. Cortez gives an exclamation point as Manalo passes it to Cortez for the final 2 points of the Green Archers. Tenorio for 3, and he is fouled. So the Green Archers have opened the door and will win 4 straight championships here in the UAAP.
But this is different, June. As you mentioned, it's going to be over Ateneo. 2 more free throws from LA Tenorio. They've not lost back-to-back this season. When was the last time you told me that LaSalle lost back-to-back?
Well, the last time LaSalle lost back-to-back period was in 1997 when they lost 2 straight to FEU in the series championship. The last time they lost back-to-back to Ateneo was back in 1988 when they lost the championship to the Blue Eagles. So it's very difficult to beat LaSalle back-to-back. And the odds really were against Ateneo in doing so. And they had a gallant stand here in Game 3.
And if we go by the pattern, the team again that leads the third quarter loses the ball game. Ateneo will go for the quick fouls here. 11.7. They're not giving up yet. 93-85.
Tenorio.
Oh, this is 3 free throws. That's 3 free throws because he was fouled from beyond the arc.
You never want to say that it's over, but until that buzzer is 0, we're not going to say it. It's going to be LaSalle ball with 10 seconds left. And everyone in Green Archer country is getting ready to celebrate. All the way, either if you're from LaSalle, Bacolod, or right there on Taft Avenue. With 7.9 seconds left. If you're affiliated with the Green Archers, it's time to celebrate. Here's Tenorio, and he is fouled by Cortez.
And that's going to be 3 free throws again for Mike Cortez, 93-86.
That's actually the only thing wrong that Mike Cortez did the whole game.
Yeah, because you stop the clock, you give them a slight opening here. 3 free throws. He's going to make 2, and they'll try to miss the third. But of course, it's very difficult. Really difficult to come back from this. Tenorio, what a ball game for this young man.
Unbelievable. The rookie, and he can now be called the savior for Ateneo.
But the promised land still haunting.
29 points for LA Tenorio. Can he break the 30-point mark? Yes, he does.
What a game for LA.
Unbelievable. One lone bright spot, well, a lot of bright spots for Ateneo, actually. This guy has really shown us that he has what it takes to lead this team. Lambrere gets it back, out to Tenorio, takes the 3, tries to draw the foul, and misses the shot. So the game is over. After Game 3, the De La Salle Green Archers has, again, as I mentioned before, etched themselves in UAAP history by winning it 88-93. The Green Archers a 5-point lead, 4th in a row for La Salle. We'll be back to wrap this up. Don't go away.
They're so tagal!
Welcome back live at the Araneta Coliseum. The Green Archers starting to celebrate here at the Big Dome, and Coach Franz Pumanen, you don't see him in your screens right now, but he was raised in the air by all of his players, and he chanted, "Let's go for 5." So they're forgetting about this World Championship. They're already thinking into next year. And the Green Archers, what a ball game for La Salle. I mean, the Ateneo just bombarded them with a great shooting performance in the first half. But La Salle, the champions that they are, the experienced players that they have, really just came back and was a lot more poised here in the second half.
The defense that Coach Franz asked of his players, it went down to that point in the fourth quarter. They needed to stop Tenorio was the only bright spot. So let Tenorio get his numbers. But the others, no support coming from the outside. It was all Tenorio in the fourth quarter, and that was not enough against De La Salle.
Well, our Milo energy player of the game, this was a tough choice. Mike Cortez had a great game for the De La Salle Green Archers, but we had to pick the guy who made it happen in the end, and it's Carlos Sharma, the rookie who missed game 2, and he came through here in game number 3, and he's with George Rocha.
Yes, well, with me is Carlos Sharma. I'm sorry, they're still singing the alma mater song. But Carlos, how does it feel being so instrumental in this ball game? How does it feel now that you, in your first year, you already have a championship title under your belt?
Siyempre masarap, ano? Hindi ako makapaniwala talaga. I-dedicate ko tong game na to kay Lord, saka sa family ko. Wala talaga ako masarap.
Well, in the first half, medyo mabagal pa kayo in the first half. What did Coach say in the dugout that bigla kayo lumabas in the second half?
Well, sabi nga ni Coach, kailangan maghiwalay ang boys sa mga men, di ba? So sila ang boys ngayon, kami. Talaga, mga tunay na lalaki.
Thank you so much, Carlo. Well, definitely, they are men in this ball game. I'll turn it over now to the guys, Jude and Randy.
Well, thank you very much, George, as Ateneo sings their alma mater song. Well, Carlos Sharma, I mean, he's speechless.
I think, let me interpret what he just said.
Okay, Professor.
You separate, I think this is what Carlo wanted to say.
Separate the men from the boys.
Okay? It's a game where everything matters. You distinguish the men from the boys in terms of their execution, nerves of skill coming into the game, the importance coming into you, executing very well, defending very well. He did that against Rico Villanueva, outscoring and out-rebounding Rico Villanueva, particularly in the fourth.
Well, the De La Salle Green Archers, like we said, had the poise in the end to really get that championship once again for the Archers. And but right now, George Rocha is right by us, wanting to say hi to all of her friends as she has celebrated her last game.
Graduation day for George.
Graduation day, not only in De La Salle, also here in the UAAP panel. She'll be transferring to the NBA coverage. So good luck to
Is she going to Nueva Ecija?
No, but let's talk about La Salle. Coach Franz Pumaren, tears in his eyes. I mean, he just came to the fans, looked it up, and then just tears flying down, or floating down his eyes. And Coach Franz, I mean, what can you say about what he's done so far here in the De La Salle program?
They went out of the dugout so quick in the first half. I think they know exactly what's going to happen. They have an 11-point deficit interfaces at the end of the first half, but they know exactly what to do. They scored it for long term, just have to go and executing, take away the tension. They executed. It was a great run to begin the third quarter for them. It was down to 2 points after about 4 minutes, and that was it. The momentum carried on the side of La Salle. In the fourth, it's a matter of finishing the game for La Salle to gain its fourth consecutive championship.
Well, Randy, we're talking about Coach Franz Pumaren, 4 years coaching here in the UAAP. 4 championships,
Oh, yes.
An unbelievable record for Coach Franz. Let's go to Dominic Coy with an interview with Coach Franz.
Hi guys, I'm here now with Coach Franz Pumaren. Coach, first of all, congratulations. 4 titles in 4 years. How does it feel, Coach?
I'm speechless right now, no. But first of all, of course, I would like to thank the Lord. It's been a stormy season for us. I don't think even a single game we were able to play as a complete, no. And of course, we dedicated this game to a certain Guillermo de la Vega, who suffered a heart attack during game 2. And I don't know, the boys, I don't think they don't know how to lose. They just refuse to lose. When they made the run, we didn't quit. I'm really searching for words right now.
So there, Coach. Also, now that you have any predictions for next year, Coach?
Well, you have to give me 5.
And Coach, will we still be seeing you at the sidelines of the De La Salle team next year?
Well, right now, I cannot say anything about that, but I think I accomplished already, mission accomplished already. Teams that frustrated the La Salle in the last how many years, we were able to beat them. UST, FAU, now Ateneo. It erased the stigma of the ghost of 1988. That was for Dindo, that was for Derek, and the rest of the gang there.
So there you have it, Coach Franz Pumaren, and now we bring you to a commercial break first.
Welcome back live to the Araneta Coliseum. Let's turn it over to Rolly Manlapan. to Barker for the awarding ceremonies.
Awarding the trophies from this year's host, FEU, Mr. Anton Montinola. From next year's host, National University, Mr. Sonny Padilla. And the chairman and CEO of ABS-CBN Broadcasting Corporation, Mr. Camille Lopez. First, let's call on our first runner-up. Let's give them a big round of applause, the Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles. And now the UAAP Season 64 2001 champions. It's a 4-1 for the De La Salle Green Archers. Big hand for this year's champions for the fourth year in a row, De La Salle University. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable player of the finals from De La Salle University, playing in his last UAAP game, Ren Ren Ritualo. And congratulations to the champions, the De La Salle Green Archers.
There you have it.
We hope to
The
see you
2001 basketball champions of the UAAP, the De La Salle Green Archers. And that side of Araneta, still right here. Nobody has left the building from the La Salle side. And including our friend here, Miss George Rocha. You know, Randy, we talk about the Green Archers. They have earned all these championships. They were the bridesmaids for so long against FEU, against USC. And, maybe it's Ateneo's turn to really experience being in the finals first and then winning that championship, learning how to win towards the end of ball games.
Well, the dividends really of losing has turned in to become the dividend of winning for De La Salle, as you mentioned. Sometimes you need to learn how to lose to be able to win. And I think La Salle has learned that through the years, being in the finals for the 8th straight time, and beginning from 1988 has figured in the most number of finals in the last decade and a half in the UAAP. And certainly this is one of the sweetest for La Salle, maybe the sweetest at the expense of Ateneo. What a season for La Salle. They went through the Cardona issue. Nobody really gave La Salle the best look to retain the championship because they've gotten small, though they're looking at Cortez and Ritualo as a team. And then they went into this game number 2 with the issue of the influenza. And then for a while it was extended. The Ateneo wanted a suspension because of the finals and so on and so forth. Speaking from the La Sallian community, they felt that, we're becoming underdogs. Everybody wants our tail, wants our head, but La Salle still emerged champions in the year 2001 for the UAAP.
Even this ball game, Randy, and they had Mike Gavino, unfortunately, with an ACL injury. Manny Ramos sick at home with
dengue.
With dengue, that's what we're told. And in game number 1, BJ Manalo unable to play with an accidental injury during practice. Sharma was suspended. So a lot of things really could have brought this De La Salle team down, and even the way they lost during that last game, leading by 8 points with about 6-7 minutes left, and losing it towards the last few minutes. But they overcame all that.
It shows you the character of the champion, the heart of the champion. As Coach Franz said, they refuse to lose. They do not recognize losing. That's why they're winners this year. 2001 UAAP De La Salle Green Archer.
Well, what about Ren Ren Ritualo? His last game as a Green Archer, not particularly his best ball game of his career, but he bounced back after being 0 for 6 in the first half, hitting still in double digits, I believe 14 points in the ball game. There you see the championship trophy that he most deservedly has on his hands. And Ren Ren Ritualo, was this a good ending to a great career in the UAAP?
Well, you said it ahead of me, Jude, when you said that it's not how you start a game, but it's how you finish it. Ren Ren was nothing in the first half. But when Ritualo hit his stride, that was the momentum that La Salle wanted, that extra energy that brought La Salle down from 11 points to only 2 points, trailing to start the fourth quarter. And everything else followed. Cortez, Sharma, the defense got in there, but, they want to give it to Ren Ren because this is his last game. And fittingly enough, he was named the finals player for the year 2001, Ren Ren Ritualo. Of course, we're not going to see him in the UAAP next season. It's a pity. We're going to miss his shots.
Well, one player that we are going to see in the future seasons of the UAAP for La Salle is BJ Manalo. That's another story in and of itself here in the UAAP. BJ Manalo from the Ateneo High School. He was renowned as the savior of the Ateneo basketball program, but he decided to switch allegiances, enrolled in La Salle, now plays for the Green Archers, and then gets injured the first few years, and now comes back here and does very well to help the Archers to another championship.
Again, it's a story of suffering before victory. In the case of BJ, in the case of De La Salle, I hate to be poetic about this last game of ours for the year 2001, but you started it, partner, and I think, BJ's, it's going to be a different future for La Salle next year. With Ren Ren out, it's going to come up with a different character for them. Of course, for Ateneo, with Tenorio there, they would have their chances, and it's not just this year for Ateneo. I think most of the players would still be back for Ateneo, but this is a tough season. They met La Salle when La Salle is at its prime, still with Ren Ren at the helm for the Green Archers, and this is number 4 for De La Salle.
Well, as you take a look at the Tony Santa Maria now taking his turn in holding that trophy, and as Mark Cardona, his first year in the UAAP, amidst all the controversy, in the end, he gets to cut the net.
That's the beauty of having the championship. You get to cut the net, probably put it around your neck, and get some souvenir photos with you, for you, and boy, what a season for the Archers.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the De La Salle Green Archers, the 2001 UAAP champs, beating the Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles here at the Araneta Coliseum in a sudden death game number 3, which was everything that we expected it to be. Just a great ball game where both teams came out firing, and it was just a very fun game to watch. And let's talk about the future of the Blue Eagles. But I mean, this team, went as far as the third game, and it was they were about a minute short of winning a championship. It was still close until about 1 minute left. But Ateneo right now in the locker room trying to get their bearings, and we might hear from Miko Halili later on as he tries to squeeze his way in that locker room. But Ateneo, the future is bright. Enrico still has 1 playing year left, although he has to decide to enroll in the Masters program, I believe. And then the only players really leaving are Rainier Season and Paul Tanchi, and I believe Wesley Gonzalez is also coming back for the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
One statement was made that Coach Joe Lipao will not be back in the Ateneo bench next year.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a lot more coming here in our post-game show here in Studio 23, so don't go away.
They'll give you everything you need to know.
Welcome back live to the Araneta Coliseum. Don't go away. We've got a lot more airtime to go. And one guy that really made a big difference here for the Green Archers is a guy that we talked about a few minutes ago, and that's a guy who transferred allegiances from the Ateneo High School and went to the De La Salle Green Archer camp and has now won, how many is it? Three championships now for Ateneo. So BJ, let me just ask you, para kay Manny Ramos.
Manny, get well soon. This is for you.
Well, let me just ask you, pag pinapasok ka, when Coach Franz brings you in, obviously, naririnig mo yung cheers from the Ateneo crowd, and parang the De La Salle crowd tries to even it out with cheering you. What goes through your mind when you get in the ball game and hear all those cheers and jeers from both sides of Araneta?
Actually, it gets me going, lalo na pagka when I hear them booing me. I think it pumps me up and then brings out the best in me.
Kumusta naman yung injury mo? You've been injured the first couple of years. Even in the early on part of this season, you still weren't able to play. Tapos bigla ka na lang pumasok, and you did very well in replacing Cortez, Ritualo, and the others.
Actually, I was very fortunate to be given a second chance by God. God is good. In-offer ko to sa Kanya. Saka yung opportunity na binigay niya sa akin, mas lalo ko na-appreciate yung pagiging basketball player ko. Hindi lang siguro for the fans, siguro for God lalo na.
Well, BJ, one last question. You've won a championship for Ateneo in high school. You've won 3 here for La Salle. What's the difference?
That's a hard question. Siguro wala kasi yung lahat ko binigay ko na doon sa high school ko, sa Ateneo. Binigay ko rin doon lahat. And dito, mas lalo na dito sa La Salle. Yung mga pinagdaanan ko, injuries, lahat.
Well, BJ, congratulations.
Thank you.
You deserve all the
Thank
praises.
Thank you sa mga fans sa La Salle.
Well, BJ is right here, but Dominic Oy is in the locker room. Baka pinagagalitan ito. Wala pa ito doon. Let's turn over to Dominic Oy in the La Salle dugout.
Yeah, we're here now at the De La Salle Archers dugout. They're starting to celebrate already, and we're here. We're gonna interview some of these players. If you see them now, they're really going crazy. Okay, everybody's getting wet. And now we have Ren Ren Ritualo. Ren Ren Ritualo. Ren, how does it feel to end your career on a winning note?
Pare, sarap. Na-feel mo yun, pare, di ba?
Exactly.
Sarap. Sobrang thank you sa La Salle supporters. Thank you to Lord. Sobrang ibang klase. Thank you, God. Sobra. Tapos, Don, pare. Mga friends ko, sa relatives ko, kay Papad, mga basta, sa supporters sa La Salle. Thank you so much.
Ren, there's a lot of pressure on you in this game. How did you deal with the pressure?
Yun yan, sobrang tight ako ng first half. Sobrang, alam mo yun, parang hindi ko makuha yung rhythm ko. Buti na lang, nakachamba ako na isang 3 points. So, sobrang doon ko na-boost yung confidence ko, tapos yung rhythm na bumalik.
So Ren, what do we see for Ren Ren Ritualo in the future?
Siguro PBL, tapos sana swerte sa draft.
Okay, Ren, good luck and congratulations again. Now we have Mac Cardona, a very controversial player for the De La Salle Green Archers. Mac, there's a lot of bago nung pagpasok mo na madaming controversy sa eligibility mo. Do you feel that with this win na vindicate yun?
Hindi naman siguro kasi unang-una wala naman kami bine-break na rules ni coach. Saka unang punta ko pa lang dito, bago pa lang dumating dito, talagang kailangan makakalaro ako. Kaya wala kang bine-break na rule.
So, Mac, how does it feel na rookie ka lang pero ang laki na na-contribute mo sa Green Archers? Tapos so yun, how do you feel na malaki na contribute mo even as a rookie pa lang?
Masaya ako. Binigyan ako ni coach ng opportunity maglaro binigyan niya na ako ng kumpiyansa maglaro ng matagal sa court. Kaya yung kumpiyansa ko yun, di nawala.
Okay, thank you. Thank you and congratulations again. Now we have another instrumental player for the Green Archers, Willie Wilson, the sixth man of the year. Oh, Willie, so how does it feel to win 4 straight titles?
Man, it feels really, really great, man. I mean, you were there for the first one, and it was wonderful. This is just as sweeter because it is against Ateneo, and it is woo! And it's our 4th championship, so
Willie, How is it different from the previous 3 championships?
Well, number one, this was the most physically tiring because of the long waits between the championship games. We waited probably about like it felt like a month for just the championship series to finish. So no that and it was just so emotionally tiring because it was against Ateneo and that's our biggest rival. So just really wanted to win.
So there you have it. Congratulations again, Willie, and let you enjoy. Back to Jude and Randy.
Well, thank you very much, Dominic Uy. Medyo nababasa na siya ng konti, pero tingnan natin kung we can get him even more wet in that locker room and see how much champagne and water and all the liquids they can have, they can handle over there in the locker room. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed one heck of a ball game here at the Araneta Coliseum. Everything we expected, sudden death, game number 3, Judgment Day, Ateneo Lasal. I mean, arguably the most awaited sporting event here in the country with a lot of the personalities, a lot of the political figures here. Everyone was here that was related to either Ateneo or LaSalle. Any last words?
Well, we're just closing the 2001 season. But what a season. We've seen teams come up, and you made the first semi-final Big Four stint. It was a coming-out thing for Coach Manny Dandan. Ateneo finally broke into the finals after 30 years, but LaSalle holding on to become the 4-time champions in the year 2001. But what a season. It's, my pleasure to work with you. This historic game. My very first Ateneo LaSalle game that I've covered 2 in a row. One I've lost, but finally I've gotten a win in this championship. And boy, I really enjoyed this coverage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of everyone in Studio 23, all the commentators, analysts, all the courtside reporters, everyone behind the scenes, thank you for watching the 2001 UAAP season here on Studio 23. Peace.